Welcome back to Waste Nights. We're playing Safe Haven, and up this turn is Lisa Gomez, the scout. She's way up here in the mountain region, and I think we're going to try and get her over here to this plot marker. Of course, last episode we had Nellie moving off the side of the board here. She's trying to get across the divide to the other side of post-apocalyptic Australia. So let's take a little bit of a look at Lisa Gomez, her sheet, see what she's got going on here, and then we're going to get down to her taking her two actions. You get two actions on each turn. And we're going to find out what she wants to be doing. Of course, at the end of this turn, we're going to be moving the turn marker. And we have a special event happening at the beginning of turn 5, but we're just in the middle of turn 2 at the moment. So we've got a long ways to go yet. So let's take a look at Lisa Gomez, and then we're going to get her moving on the board. I think she's going to do a move action first, but we'll look at her sheet. Alright, so if we look at Lisa, she's got a couple ammunition, couple medicines, she's got a couple gas cans in her off-road Jeep. She can move a total of 4. Spending a gas can, she can move 2 extra. She's got her vest, pistol, barbed wire club. She's got a repair of 2, exploration of 3. A bunch of things she can do. She has 1 wound on her. She's sitting at 1 experience only. So yeah, she's got lots to do as far as leveling up and stuff. So let's go to the board, and I think we're going to have her move, see where she can get to with her off-road Jeep. Alright, so she's going to be starting off with a move action. To grab my beads here so we can figure out exactly the trail she's going to be going on. She cannot cross the chasms or the gorges here. So she's going to start out in the mountains. It's going to cost 2 movement. The desert space costs 1, and then the forest space costs her 2 scrub space. So that's all the movement her Jeep can do. That's 4. So she's going to go ahead and spend 1 of her gas cans. That's going to give her 2 more movement points. And that's going to give her 1 movement point to here. She needs 2 more to get into there. She only has 1 left. So I think she's going to go ahead and burn that second gas can. And we probably should keep it in reserve. But we do want to get to the plot point. So that's going to get her to the plot point because that costs 2 more. She has 1 movement left over, but we're not going to use it. Okay. So she did not go through any hazards, spaces at all. So she clearly got here without much of an issue. But now she is going to have a scrub encounter. So I'm just going to zoom the camera a little bit, and we're going to have her pull an encounter card for the scrub area. Alright, so we have grabbed the scrub mountain deck, and she has in her. Alright, we're gonna, oh god, look like zombies or something. Let's go ahead and zoom down on this and see what we're dealing with. Alright, well, they look like a happy crew, so we're going to be encountering these guys. They're threat 1, so we are going to have to pull a threat token from the bag. Give that a little bit of a shake here, and we'll pull out 1 token and see what we get. Alright, well, it looks like we get this symbol, which just means the enemy deals 1 damage. So whatever happens, they just automatically deal us 1 damage. At least they're going to be rolling a white, green, and blue. We do, though, have a ranged weapon, so we can fire at them first. They are going to deal us a damage no matter what we do. Maybe they threw a spear at us or something. So let's get out the dice tray. We'll take a look at Lisa Gomez here and see what we're going to be rolling for dice. And then we're going to get into this dust-up. Alright, well, here we are with Lisa. We are going to spend an ammunition. We're going to go ahead and use our pistol. We've got guns of 2 green, so we're going to be rolling 2 white, 2 green dice. That's actually not bad. We do get to fire first because we have a ranged attack. I think if we actually defeat them, they do not get to attack us because they're a melee attacker, but we will take the 1 damage no matter what happens. So let's get down and roll the dice and see if we can do 4 damage off the bat and take these guys out before they can even get to us. Alright, we've got out our dice for our gun, and it says threat 1. So we got our threat token, and it says when attacking, you lose 1 chosen die. So that's right on their card. So we have to lose a die. We're going to lose the white one because that's the least effective one. Alright, we're going to roll them up. We're shooting with our pistol. We're going to try and get 4 damage, which would eliminate them. And we get 2 damage because if we look at our pistol, we just deal 1 damage for this symbol. So we do 2 damage to them, which means we do not defeat them. And they're coming at us melee. And coming at us melee, they get a white, they get a green, and they get a blue. And they're going to be doing 1 damage automatically for the threat token. Alright, so let's see what they do to us. This is this is bad. Oh my god. 2, 3, 4. So they've just dealt us 5 damage, and we did not take them down. Ouch! We're going to take our lumps and take our 5 damage, and that is bad. Well, we sure got pounded on. We are going to break our vest, though. It says you may break this card to prevent up to 2 damage. We're going to do that. So, boom. We can use our vest to eliminate 2 damage. Well, we still take 3, and we've already got 1. So we're going to go ahead here and take our lumps. So we're up to 4 damage of 8 total health, and that's not great. And we got nothing in return. We got no experience. We got nothing because we did not defeat them. They just go about their business, and we go away from them, and they go away from us, and that's the end of that. Wow, that was bad. All right, we're on a plot point. We're really beaten up, so I got to think about what we want to do next. Oh dear, we're sitting here on a plot marker. We do have time though, so I think what we're going to do, I actually think we're going to take a camp action. And now that I look at it, I probably should have used the barbed wire club. Once per combat, you reroll all of your dice if you do break this card after combat. But anyway, we used the pistol. We tried to take them down before they got to us. Did not work. So we took our lumps. Alright, we're going to do actually a camp action because I want to repair her vest. I want to heal some of her damage. And then I think on her next turn for her first action, she'll do the plot marker. She'll be in much better shape. If we do the plot marker right now and end up getting 4 more damage, we're going to get knocked out, and that's really not beneficial. So we're going to go to her character sheet, and we're going to do a camp action. Alright, so after that little dust up, we took an absolute beating. So I'm just flipping the token up to Nellie, who will be going next. So we're going to do a camp action. So we have a repair of 2, and that's exactly what we need. So we repair our vest. It took quite a beating from the melee attack from those zombie characters. So we've repaired our vest. We can also spend 1 medicine, which we will do to get rid of 3 wounds. So we basically lose a bunch of supplies to get back to relative health. So we have 7 health, we have 1 medicine, 1 ammo, and we have absolutely no gas cans on our Jeep. We spent them all to get to that plot point, but we ended up getting in a big fight with some nasty characters. Alright, back to the main board. I am only doing 1 character an episode. I know these are super short, but I do want to get the episodes up as quickly as possible. I don't have a lot of time, so this is how I'm able to do it. Apologize for them being so very short. Alright, we're going to go back to the main board, and we're going to wrap up our episode for today. Alright, so it was a super quick episode. So we've got our scout, Lisa Gomez, now sitting on a plot point, which is actually good. We're going to be having her dealing with that next time, and we also now have Nellie, who's going to be going up in her next episode, adjacent to a plot marker. I might leave that one for Lisa Gomez though, and we're going to maybe have Nellie motor right on over to the other side of the board. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 plot markers out on the other side of the board, and there's still 4 plot markers on this side of the board. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, and likes. This is Waste Knights 2nd edition. We're playing the scenario Safe Haven. It's supposed to be an easy scenario. Hasn't been too easy so far. And yeah, so we're going to come back. Next episode will be Nellie Thompson right here, and we're going to decide what we're going to do with her. Continue on with this game. Oh, and I also forgot, it's the end of a round, and so yes, we have to do the round marker as well. I almost forgot to move the round marker because after every night goes, the round marker goes. So now we've moved. When we come back, we're going to be doing Nellie. It will be the start of round 3. We have a special event happening on round 5. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put the beads on here so I remember when we have special events. I think it's at 5 and at 8. So just to trigger my memory, I'm going to stick that on there. All right, that's it. We're going to totally wrap up now for this episode. Alright, our Waste Knights are out in the Australian wilderness, and we are trying to complete the Safe Haven scenario. So we'll see you next time when Nellie's going to continue on. And yeah, so thanks so much. We'll see you in the next episode for Waste Knights 2nd edition. We're playing Safe Haven with 2 players.